Good evening, this is Mike Palmer from Mike Palmer Homes, making you a video of a home we just completed out here in the woods of Iron Station. We call this plan the Sharon Plan, and it's exciting because this is the first time we have completed this particular plan. And I've got to get my video now, even though it's dusk, because we've got people moving in the morning. We've got furniture coming, so this is my last chance to get it. So hopefully the lighting cooperates here. But I'm going to point out a few features of this house. We did the siding with brick, and that vertical is called a board and batten. I don't know if you can see that roof. We're going to mix some drone video in here. That's a stand and seam metal roof, decorative black metal roof. So we've got hardy plank and a brick front. We did an accent window up over the garage, although this particular model has no bonus room, but some of them do. We've got board and bat shutters. We did just some basic shrub landscaping so that they have a presentable front, and they're probably going to be customizing it with their own flowers in the future. Anyway, this lot had quite a slope. There's a Quinn plan right next door. That's featured in another video. We built that one as well, but there's a good bit of slope, so we kind of had to cut the slope here, make sure we had proper drainage. We had to build up over here in the driveway and kind of rob Peter to pay Paul, but it came out very attractive the way we did it. And the back deck's way up in the air because we had slope, but we do everything we can to mitigate that. And there's garage, and there's carriage lights on the side of the garage. These arborvitaes will grow up. They call them space rockets sometimes, so you have some nice tall shrubs there. But we try to keep them small enough so they don't take over the house in too short of a time. Anyway, and we did a mahogany double arched front door. And we'll go in and take a look. Oh, on the front porch, wanted to point out, they did a hanging fixture. Sometimes we'll do a recessed can or whatever the customer wants. We did a tongue and groove knotty pine ceiling. And I wanted to point out the returns, the way we wrapped those around there. I think that just makes for a much nicer look. And our porch being that product, and our column is called MirrorTech. Looks very attractive. Got a wood grain, but it's actually a composite, so it holds paint a lot better because it doesn't absorb water and it won't rot on you. Anyway, let's go inside and take a look. All right, we come in the entrance. We've got people moving things in, so we're getting this just in the nick of time. But you come in, we have the open floor plan here. This is kind of like the hallway that goes through. Hallway area is just separated by a header. This is a dining room. We did kind of a craftsman trim wainscot and shadow box, a craftsman style. We have a bump out in front of the dining room. So we have a nice spacious area, and it's open to the rest of the house. So it makes for a great effect. That seems to be the comment I've been getting the most on this house, that they like how open it is. Fireplace, the gray themes are kind of in, so we went with a grayer stone, and it goes floor to ceiling all the way up. And what we did here, which is really cool, it does add a little bit of cost, but I think it's worth it, is this great cedar beam detail. And in this plan, we arched cathedral the ceiling all the way through. So it makes for some long pendant lights, but it really gives it that great open feel. We did a different tone on the customer, which she decided is a different tone on the island as opposed to the cabinets, which is very popular these days. We went with the big subway tile and the large oversized subway tile for the backsplash, and that's kind of what's in the theme, is the clean lines. And we've got there's a range hood over the cooktop, and that's under cabinet lighting. Appliances we've got double oven microwave combo with a double oven look. And a lot of these will now brown and braise, so it actually does function as a double oven as well as a microwave. Here we've got, for the pantry, we've got a really cool barn door. And nice thing about this house, you've got a very large pantry. Let's show a large walk-in pantry. Laundry room, actually went with a granite top and full cabinets in here. And you got a nice utility scrub sink. We do what we can to recess that box to try to get that dryer hose out of the way. Now there's no panacea. Dryer hoses are always a pain in the neck, but this does help mitigate it some. You'll have your washer there, and they did go with a nice custom cabinet over there, which you don't always have to do. In the master, we have a carpet already. The bed's coming in. We've got a double tray ceiling, a ceiling fan. I put can lights recessed in the tray. Sometimes we do the octagonal tray And you see this lot slopes a lot. You're way up in the air here, but you do have a very pretty view of the woods. In the master bath, oh, I love the color they did. Look at that great color. And they went with the square bowls. You go with the square or the oval. I do like to put granite. If you've watched any of my videos, I like to put granite in the bathrooms because they're, you know, I just am not a fan of cultured marble. Love this tub. This is a Fiore, made by Jacuzzi. Fiore tub is not jetted, but it is made by Jacuzzi. But this is pretty much our standard freestanding tub, and I really like that. The window there, when you get the sunlight comes in, it looks really cool. But I'm sure they'll be putting a mini blind up there for privacy. Master closet. They've got a few things in here, as it is move-in day, or tomorrow is actually, but we settled on it today. They just went with one shelf unit and then wire shelves in here. They went with these really cool round mirrors. Oh, there's Mike. Really kind of like that. I hadn't seen those before. The shower, the glass was cut wrong, so we have to recut the glass. So that's why that's not up. But I like to do a granite top here. And a granite threshold. It makes for a nicer look, and I like the clean lines on the tile. Now, in the niche, there's a niche back there, and they just went with the same lines of the tile. That's actually what I prefer, but some people prefer like a glass tile detail in there. I just like the simplicity of it, and there's a shelf down here as well. You can see some things, I mean, like a shower seat, corner seat for storing things or lifting your legs up. And when we open, we have the valve down here so you can get to your temperature without, you know, standing directly under the shower. And this is just a commode room, just a private room. No great shakes there. And we went with the doors. We went with a smooth door with the red classic Roman arch. And that is actually one of my favorites because it's timeless and it's a nice, clean, simple, elegant look. But everybody's got different tastes. And another one of these wonderful barn doors. And I'm sure she's going to stay in that later. Oh, I'm not sure if leave it natural, but right now it's got a guide down the bottom. A lot of times your master closet's left open. Anyway, let's check out the hoop. While we're here at the garage, nice oversized garage, and we have a walk door coming in so that you don't have to open the door up and down, but it is a nice sized garage. And the garages, we like to sheetrock and trim them just because that's what you pull into every day. And if you just see ugly studs or 2x4s, I think it detracts from the home. And you see we only have 2 steps here. What we strive for, because we don't want a big set of stairs coming into the house. Now sometimes the topography of the lot prevents that and we have to have a stairs and landing. I had to do that at my personal house, but I would rather live without it, so we work very hard to avoid that when we can. All right, it's starting to get dark on us, but we've got the majority of the house done here. Anyway, once again, one more view of this fireplace, floor to ceiling. We'll do a spin around. That's your dining room. Nice spacious dining room. That's your foyer. What's cool is you get to see all this is in your visual, and you got crown mold up in your tray ceiling, so you really get to see your whole house and kind of live and experience all the space. And once I get the furniture in here, it's going to be separated. Now we'd like to put a floor outlet in because there's always a coffee table with a lamp and there's no receptacle nearby. But what we'd like to do is wait till your furniture is in, then do it, because that way, you know, invariably if you guess at where that floor receptacle goes, you can get it wrong. So, you know, and you end up with a furniture leg on top of it. So it's a nice brass piece, and we put it, you know, we know located strategically after the furniture is in, and that will be the main dining area or the breakfast room over there. Here's bedroom. Oh, the ceiling fan is not working, but I don't know if the light's bright enough. But put a 42-ounce carpet. And with the doors, I don't like bifold doors. I like ones with real hinges. But anyway, so you got 2 real doors that open for that closet. In here, this is the second bathroom, number 2. Turn the lights on, turn the fan off. Nice big vanity for lots of products. Lots of storage. We go. This is Delta Linden. Is the brand. It's Delta brand faucet, and it's pretty much our standard. We do this in most of our homes. You're free to change it if you want, but most people end up going with that. Customer picked out their own mirrors, you know, really cool mirror. And we got the commode, and it's went with a fiberglass tub shower in here. And we try to, these back bathrooms, nice to have a linen closet. It's nice to have your linens in the bathroom where you need them. And here, oh, look at that light fixture. That is cool. I love that light fixture. Anyway, this is my other bedroom, bedroom number 2, or bedroom number 3. Oh, there's a bed in there. Just, we did a double-decker, 2-level closet in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's dark out. But, more space. There's our screen porch. Now we went with a full brick column on the screen porch because I just think that looks a lot nicer. We'll go take a look at that in a moment. Did a lot of pine needles back here, and straw. We're starting to get some grass come up, which is good. We've got to stabilize it for erosion. Unfortunately, man, planting grass right in early June, it'll grow, and then the summer months tend to wreak havoc on it. But at least you will get a root system, and it will be stabilized. This red clay here, the lawns do take some work. It usually takes a few years to really get established in there, but we've got grass growing, so I'll take it because it's a hard thing to do. Anyway, we go over the full glass light here. We call this 15 light. Floor to ceiling glass on this door, so you can get as much of the outdoor experience as you can. This one we went with a wood deck. Wood decks are much more economical. They require more maintenance, but this is under roof here, so it's not going to get the weather. So it should last a good long time. So this deck is up in the air, so we've got a great feel for the woods. There's the Quinn plan that we built. It's featured on another video. Their screen porch is far away, so there's plenty of privacy here. These are great private lots, great private wooded lot. They'll have lots of buffer. And the screen porch, it's a nice oversized screen porch, so you have lots of room. It's not like one cramped one where the table will take up everything and you can't have any sitting area. So again, we went with a knotty pine tongue and groove ceiling, and we try to do that as much as we can unless we really are in like a little starter home neighborhood where we have to economize on everything, because I just like it so much better than looking up at vinyl. And once again, we wrap our beams in Mirror-Tec, and this is just a treated post deck, but it really goes well with this whole wooded theme and the size of it. Size of this whole house, it just has this really cool open feel. And like I said, the first time we built it, but the comments are fabulous, and we did do a patio outside, rear patio, so when they come down the stairs they don't have to step on the mud. And that's going to conclude our tour of the Sharon Plan. This plan is available. You can purchase it if you'd like, or we can build a home for you. If you have any questions, if you found any value or like this video, we'd appreciate you hit the like or subscribe button. That does help us out greatly, and it helps us bring you more content. And if you have any questions, you can contact us at the numbers below. Once again, thank you for visiting our site.